Day 32 of trying to earn $1 billion in Farming Simulator, or should I call it Day 1 2.0? I don't know. We're starting over. Hello. I held up a little poll on my YouTube channel, and 42% said to start over on medium difficulty. The second highest on that poll was to continue, but switch to easy. So I do have the old save just in case, but for now we're going to go ahead and start over on medium, which is Farm Manager. As you guys remember, we were actually on hard, start from scratch, so we're dropping it down a level. This is going to give us some more money to play with in the very beginning. We are going to go ahead and start up on Elm Creek probably as well. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. Pick a number between 1 through 6. It didn't say it. You're supposed to say it. It randomly picked number 1. Wow. Guess we're back on Elm Creek. Hey, if you guys disagree, then let me know. But we're going to go ahead and enable all the mods, all the DLCs that I have currently installed. Nothing crazy, nothing game breaking. All basic, just a little quality of life improvements for us. Okay, it is time for us to get going. So, some basic rules for us. We are starting on medium difficulty. This gives us $1.5 million. We have absolutely no land or equipment. If I click tab, I've got nothing. Now, we've allowed mods as long as they don't break the game or provide an outrageous advantage. All mods are going to be sourced from the mod hub from right there in game. All DLCs that I have installed are allowed, and we are allowed to use the loans as well. In fact, we have no loan currently. We can borrow money should we need. I'm going to let us earn money from any means necessary in the game. If it's part of the game, then we are allowed to do it. That means production chains, contracts, generators, any aspect of the game, animals, whatever it may be. So we're not going to use any cheaty mods. I'm going to play it fair using the game's mechanics, and just as you guys would be able to play it as well, so you can follow along. And I encourage you to participate by suggesting your ideas and strategies down below, but do understand that this time around I'm going to take a little bit more control on my end of everything instead of making it quite as open source. However, I do need your guys' help on setting the rules to the series moving forward as we continue. Right now, what we need to decide, so I need you to tell me how many days per month and what the speed of the time scale. I'm going to leave it how it is right now, 5 and 1, but I need you guys to tell me what to adjust here, okay? Fieldstone. No, I don't like fieldstone. Sorry, we're going to turn that off just for our own sanity. And then lastly, what do we got in here? Nothing we need to change. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, none of this is really all that important for the gameplay. So look at our statistics. We have a wiped clean. We've been 4 minutes into her. Let's go ahead and get started. My initial business plan is to purchase the equipment that we need and then use that equipment for contracts as well as our own personal use on our farm, which I think we're going to focus a little bit on animals. So we're going to do the field work through contracts, and then we're going to do animals on our end. That lets me consolidate a little bit more. To start, let me look at the contracts. Like I said, we had harvesting. I don't want to get into that. So we will avoid harvesting contracts. Well, we will do them with the borrowed equipment, but we will avoid them otherwise because I'm not buying a harvester. I have no intention of getting into that with our own operation, so we're not going to own the equipment. Now, I am okay with doing some fertilizing. This is something that I could get behind and do. This is something that we can actually use with the tractor, the size that we need for whatever we get into with livestock. To figure that out, I want to kind of look at land a little bit and see what we've got going on, see some prices. Maybe I should get a vehicle to just drive around in. We didn't have one previously, but I think we can... Whoa! Holy cow, boys! Let me have it. Hey, yo! If there's ever been a picklist kind of wait. Yeah! Wait. Oh gosh. Okay. It got a little too crazy in here, boys. It got a little too crazy. Hey, yo! That's kind of not bad. I kind of want this. 20 grand. I can do better. We can do something else. For 11,500, I can use a Kubota. Does that have any use really for me? Getting around. If we have livestock, I can use it for the water trailer should I need that. Well, the point is we're trying to figure out where to live. Now, part of me wants to just say, like, get one of these pieces over here. That's $78,000 for this piece. And we could just build ourselves our own thing. I don't know. We could do that. It's probably a really good, cheap way to invest. We could be next to the store for a lot of money. That's too much money. What are you? That's not bad. We could be literally right here in town next to the store. I know that's a nice, big, flat, pretty flat piece. Be easy for us to work. It has corn on it right now. Bubba, I don't know what to do. I'm going to be honest with you. There's another farm up here. That's too much. There's another farm over here. That's not that bad, but I don't really know. Actually, this one, those fields are not too bad. We could do livestock on those. 244 for that farm, but most of that farm's not usable, which means we'd have to sell off the barns, and that's kind of a weird place down there. I think we might just build our own, like somewhere in here. Just start here maybe. If that's what we're going to do, then I need to figure out our tractor. I want something small enough but large enough to kind of be between the two worlds that I need them to be. Is 11,000 bad for a side-by-side? I don't think so, fellas. I think I can just accept... Oh, hold on. I do know I need one of these for $55. That lets me wash stuff. That'll be worth it. Any of the trucks worth it? No. We're going to do a Kubota side-by-side. They're nice. I like them. I can put a 3-point on the back should I ever need to. And I think it's worth it. So $11,500. It'll just let us get around at least. So we're down to $1.4 million. Now you're going to find myself being a lot more stingent this time around. Previously, I was a little bit more less frugal with my money, allowed it to flow a lot more freely, and this time around I'm being a lot more restrictive with my expense to ensure that we make money. We could, still buy this place. It's just the homestead is $156,000 for that, and I don't think it's worth spending that right now, so I'm just not going to do it. We spent enough time there. Let's differentiate the things by moving 5 feet to the right. But as you can see, this whole area out here, very flat, going to be very easy for us to build on, very open. We'll have a lot of room to do and design whatever we want. All we have to do is buy the parcels of land so we can expand and expand, right? So we can start down here next to the train tracks on this very, very cheap piece. 74 or 70-something thousand is what they wanted for this. It's got parsnip that's been harvested, so it's ready for us to do whatever we want. And that's plenty of land for us to get started. We could put some sheep barns down. We could put a home down. Then we could buy a piece or two right over here and turn this into grass. And we could be getting the grass for the sheep. We could also continue to do silage, similar to what we had previously. I thought about doing cattle, and I'm still interested in expanding to cattle, but I don't want to start with cattle. Cattle are a high investment and a high energy. Like, you have to do a lot of work with them to make a lot of money, but you can make a significant amount of money with those cattle because you can sell multiple products using what they produce. Whereas with sheep, we can do that as well. The profit is still pretty good, but it's not quite, there's just not quite as much. It's a little cheaper and a little easier for us to get started, so that's what I'm gonna do. So this piece, I think, is what we're gonna buy next to the train track. I wanna take a look real quick at some costs. So let's see, a farmhouse. We got some nice options in here, actually. We could build ourselves a nice one right to begin with. We could do cheap, 20 grand. We could go 55. That's a beautiful little place right there, 55. We got 62, just a pretty little place again. There's another one there. That's nice. That's not bad. There's another one. That's a big place. Whew, that's nice. 82,000 for that. That's a good deal right there, boys. We got 95,000. That's a bigger one yet. I think I like either this one right here, okay? Or I think this one right here. And you know what? I'm willing to live a little cheap, a little small. Probably not next to the train track. At least as best as I can. I don't know. I think maybe the home is gonna go over here. Let's see. If we buy this land, I know I don't own it yet. We could, or if I'm gonna buy these pieces of land, so I could have our home far from the train track, closer to the interstate. We could let our home be kind of like right here or something. And yeah, I don't know. Let me look into that. I think we will go with the $55,000 one. Oh, one more thing I wanted to look at, sorry, is the actual animals, sheep. So we had the outdoor pens. They're a great, cheaper way to get started, 26,000. I'm going to go ahead and go right to the small building, 51,000. I would be tempted even to go large. Woo, I'm tempted, but I'm not going to do it. I think we're going to start right here with the small. The reason I want to do this is so we don't have to worry about watering them. This will automatically take care of the water. We just have to worry about getting them that hay or grass or whatever. So a lot easier for us to manage. So that's going to be 51,000 to do that. And we're probably going to be putting some generators on here. They're a little expensive. We have some other options here, like this one, where I can actually draw them out here. Oh, well, I can't show you because let me buy land. So we're over here to the parsnips. We've got some soybeans. We've got sorghum, and we've got potatoes. And then we've also, what's that going to be, carrots? Yeah, we've got a field of carrots. Prices are 78, 145, 150, 177. Man, those land prices are crazy. 360. Whew. Crazy land prices over here, y'all. We can get all this for a little less, man. That's probably not as much land, though, is it? 1.8, 1.9, and 1.2 versus 1.5, 0.6, 0.6, and 0.4. So if I bought that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, I'd get 4.4 hectacres, or the annoying version of acres, versus if I bought over here, I'd get 5.9 acres, or whatever it is. So I'd get more land, but that would take $552,000 to purchase that strip there from bottom to top, 7, 6, 52, and 9. Versus this other piece, if I was to buy those, I'd be spending about 376,000. So I spend less, but I get a little less land. Okay, I just did some math, and we've got it all figured out. So this strip here gives you more land, but costs more per acre than if you were to buy this strip here, which gives you just a little less land, but it's less investment and it's less per acre. So I'm getting more bang for my buck by going back and buying the land we already owned. I know that kind of sucks. I'm sorry, but it is literally just more bang for your buck. I could test this piece over here, but I'm getting a little far away. So we're just going to start here, and then we'll continue to grow. It's okay, because either way, I was going to use the trailer for our deal. We might actually just build our own farm down here on these pieces or something. That is very plausible. I could just build it back here. Probably will, honestly. We'll see. I don't know. I didn't want to go back to the same land. Hold on. Let me look around. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So this piece and this piece, if you bought these two pieces right here, it's a better deal than the other two that we looked at. The other two were about 6 and 5 acres, and they were about 94,000 and 85,000 per acre. I'm just calling them acre. They're the whatevers. But when you buy these two pieces I'm talking about, they come out to 84,000 per acre, so it's the best deal and the most land. It's like 8 acres, or you know what I'm trying to say, 8 of the one, the HA. So this is actually the better deal than this or this over here. So I think we're actually going to go ahead and look at this piece by the store. I think, actually, I know this piece very well. We're going to go ahead and just buy the piece. It's more land than I intended to have, but I'm happy to have it. We're going to be using some red beet and corn. Is that growing? Yes, both. Both are growing. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. We'll figure that out. Yeah, that area is cool, but I'm more than happy to get over here and closer to the store. Yeah, this is a good piece of land. I'm going to be happy about it. And we're not going to be on this piece anymore. Hallelujah. Whoa, we're in the neighbors. Sorry, Bubba. I don't know how to get to where I'm going without doing this. Where we went to get water all that time, that little pond right there, at the end of our road drive or whatever, that's the land that we're going to end up owning. I've owned this before in a public server I launched when the farm sim first released. We had sheep right over by that guy's place. I loved that. We had a hobo camp over there behind the store. It was great. But yeah, so that piece right there is on a big slope, so I don't really want to build there, but we could make that our field. And then this piece does have some degree of slope on it, but up here it's pretty flat, so there's plenty to work with. Of course, we've got corn we'll have to deal with should we buy this field. It just means we'll get the crop off of it. it. We'll sort that out. We'll have to lease a combine, I suppose. And then we also have red beet. Red beet. I know how to harvest red beet. Totally know what I'm doing. Beet technology. Woo! Okay, smaller beet technologies, maybe. Wait, hold on. Beet technologies. Yeah, this thing right here. It's all-in-one. I'm pretty sure this is the all-in-one. Huh. What's that, Delise? Wow. Yep. I don't know what we're going to do about the crop, but it is a good piece of land. It's a lot of land. It's a good value. It's a great location. We can build it up to be about whatever we need it to be, so I think we're going to go with it. It's got water access. It's got big open space for solar if we need. It's got buildable pad. It's got a lot of open room. It's close to the store. Road access all around. It's a winner. I'm going to buy this one right here, and I'm going to buy this one right here. Now we're down to $849,000. Okay, now we're done. Absolutely done buying land for a very, very long time. We do not need more land. I intended to not have this much land, but we will make do with it. It's okay. Now I want to go into what our plan was, which is to get a tractor to handle some contract work, which I should be securing that contract work. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the contracts. I'm going to buy the equipment. Okay? Doesn't matter which fertilizer I use, but I need to see any liquid, solid, slurry, or manure. Okay. So we can get whatever fertilization method we want. So let me take a look. I really do like the idea of getting the one that's really smart. It costs money to put that on. Pretty expensive. I don't want to spend that right now. Another thing we will likely be doing a lot of contract of is I wouldn't be surprised if we do some cultivating. Yeah, I'd like to get like 200 some horsepower if we can in a tractor. Man, maybe we'll have to get a field tractor and then something for our livestock a little more. We're going to roll with the McCormick. I'm going to hopefully not regret this decision. I'm going to leave it just like that. No other changes. And we'll see what happens. Okay, we're down now. $652,000. It goes fast, fellas. It goes fast. But we have a tractor now able to be used. We just need to get the tools. Let's go ahead. We'll pop a sprayer right on the back of this track. We could go up even bigger if we wanted to, but I don't like the price jump. I don't think it's a big enough size increase to be worth it. I'm going to roll with this still. Let's go ahead and buy it so we don't have to then lease it. We now own it. Ooh, it's bigger than I thought it would be, so good thing we want that. Now, all we need to get is the fertilizer to go inside. So let me pop into the store, and we can see Helm or Corteva. Does not matter. We're going to go with this one, $3,200, and just get it filling up. Oh, got to get closer to it. Get it filling up into our tank. We're going to go right out to spraying. Let's find these 36 and 50 on the map. 50 is a field we used to own. 36 is over by where we were, so we're going to just sneak down towards there, do that field, and then sneak across to the other field. Make a little bit of money, and we'll move on from there. We do, of course, have that corn and sugar beets that we're going to have to sort out, and we're going to have to figure out what to handle. I really like our tractor purchase. Think this is going to do well for us and should hold out for a while. But what do you guys think we're doing? We're down to $615,000. We started with 1.5 million here on medium. Are we doing better? Are we doing worse? Let me know your thoughts so far and anything that you might have wanted to have done differently. It's nice to see the old farm. It's such a pretty little place, isn't it? You gotta sneak down in here and spray your fields here, fella. I'm probably going to go ahead and build a house as well pretty soon. We went without a house for 10 years, and I think that's just unreasonable. We should have a house, so I'm going to try and build one immediately while we have the funds available. $55,000 wasn't bad for that. Was this the field? Yes, this is the field right ahead of us that we got to spray off, or fertilize. Sorry, we're not spraying it off. That'd be bad. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves lined up and ready. Let me get this thing unfolding here. I do not have narrow tires. We're doing spraying, so we got to be careful about that. We have crop destruction. On contract, I'm not going to destroy his crop, but if it was our crop, we would be a different story. Of course, if we do grass like I intend, we're really not going to have to worry about it. Okay, we're lined up. We got an automatic application that's all ready to go. So I'm just going to turn it on and go forward. We'll get this all fertilized and sprayed down. We'll watch it on our monitor on the bottom left-hand side. And it's going to go nice and easy, lemon squeezy for us, I think. This is a field that we once owned, but we do not now. now with the restart of the series. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we're already doing infinitely better, and things should be a little easier for us, and we should progress a little more quickly now that we were down on medium difficulty compared to the hard difficulty that we were on previously. Also, if there are any rules that we have not, hit on or touched on yet so far, do go ahead and comment your ideas down below. If there's anything I'm missing, anything I need to keep in mind, just let me know. But I think so far we've got a good start, and it's all pretty fair. It's right within the mechanics of the game. I haven't done any weird field flipping or anything like that. Not to say that that's necessarily against the rules. I'll let you guys decide, but the offset to that is while you guys get to decide some of those rules, I'm gonna be a little bit more picky on how I run the farm, if that makes sense. Okay? Woo! Yep, she just floats through the field, Bob. Don't feel a single bite. I could take a nap in here. She's so smooth. Look at her. Woo-wee! Is that a cup holder? Nice. Always need one of those. Is there an air vent that blows on that for no particular reason? Nice. Got almost all of our headland passes done. We're down to 75 and dropping percent here. So this field, I imagine I'll have this field done. We'll be above 50%. We'll be in the 60s, low 60s. And that'll leave us more than enough to get the other field finished up as well. So that's going to work fine for us. These two jobs were going to pay us about $2,000 and about $2,600. So, around $4-some thousand is what we're going to bring in off this job. Definitely nowhere near what we've invested, but it's something. I know we haven't invested in our sheep yet. We haven't invested in our passive incomes yet. We got to be a little careful here. Money is dropping. I've already done that little piece. I got to line up over here. Whoops. So we're just going to keep an eye on it, see how things go, and we'll see where we go from there. Man, I'm just a hair off. A little bit too far to the left. Sorry. My bad. I didn't mean it. Okay, now I'm lined up better. There we go. Trying to use my little monitor down here. You know that little dude? Oop, hold on. That's actually a worse view. There we go. It would be really cool if they would just put that in the game. Like, see, just put it right there. Right there. Just stick it there so I can see it on the monitor. In the next farm sim, please, let me just see the stuff right in the cab so I can have no HUD. Wouldn't it be cool to play farm sim with no HUD? Old farm sim, you pull out like a tablet or a phone to check like your bank account and your forecast and stuff like that. I think that needs to be the case again. Let me try to play farm sim with no HUD. I want that as a possibility. Right now, I'm going to line myself up so that on the right-hand side of me is where I need to spray. I'm hoping that'll be enough to finish this off. We'll see. Oh, they completed it? Wait, you mean I don't have to finish this? No, I do. Oh, 96%. I see. I'm supposed to be able to turn half of this off from what I hear. I can change the working width. I see that. I'm not seeing... I must not maybe have the mod installed. Maybe there is a mod because... yeah, I'm not finding that to be the case. There's probably a mod that lets me do a half side shut off. I was gonna do that, try to save a little bit, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll just run back, get a little overspray, not the end of the world, and move on to the next field. It is what it is. It'd be funny if I continue focusing on contracts. I could more or less just I could just be a co-op. Okay, so if that field is done, we're gonna go ahead and collect our money off. So we've got $2,600 for doing that little piece there. Used 50%. Didn't I say we'd be around 50? Used a little more than I thought because we had to do that pass back without the half side shut off, is what it is. But now we just sneak right across here, 2 fields, and we got one more little field to get sprayed here. Where are you? Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, north-south, right? Yeah, north-south. How we gonna hit this one? I'm gonna hit the bottom side. Oh, you got sunflowers out here. Pretty. Look at them. I'm gonna destroy like 90% of them. Sorry. Let me come out here and get these sprayed off for you, Bubba. One moment. Hold on now. Dang. Hold on. Got a little overspray. Let me line up it better. Try again. Right there. That's the one. Boom. Nailed it. Right on that sunflower. So we're gonna get this sprayed. Hopefully it doesn't take more than 50%. It's actually a decent size, but it's not as big as the one we just did. I think we're going to be able to get it done without any real problem here. Trying my best, I promise. Well, we're going to have to use a little bit more spray than we need. We got this last little bit, but I'm going to watch for the second they say it's done. It's done. I'm not giving them any more because I got to save on my input. It's done. Not giving them any more. Saving that 17% for myself. Sorry, not sorry. and we are going to get our money out of that as well. We have more fertilizing jobs. Yes, that is good. We needed more fertilizing jobs. Let me take the high dollars one. So we'll accept. Let me take another high dollar one. We will accept. Let me take another one because I can do 3 at a time. Boom. So we got more fertilizing to do. Let's go get it. I know it's not the most exciting thing probably, but we're making money. And if I do 3,200, 4,200, and 1,900, then, well, we'll see how many acres that is going to take to do those. But as long as I only have to buy maybe 1 tank, preferably, I will make some really good money there. Just one of those contracts covers the tank, and then the other one was 4,000 something, and then almost 2,000. So call it about 6,000 in profit if I only have to buy 1 more tank. But if I don't have to buy another tank at all, then we'll be doing okay. We'll see how that goes. All right, we're back over next to home base and the store. Very convenient that they're next to each other. Love that. 83% full. It's not going to get us done on the job. It's going to cover the far majority of it, I hope. We're going to do 9, 28, and 11. We're going to do 9, 28, and 11. There's 28, there's 11, and there's 9. So we'll hit them in that order. Perfect. Hit the brakes and then speed up. Oh, yeah, buddy, go back. The taco place is back there. You seem grumpy, okay? You need to get you a beef falata, okay? And you need to calm down, my friend. You need to enjoy some of the goodness. Fun fact, that's what I had to eat today. Delicious. Gosh, I want to go eat more of it. It was so good. Hey, don't tell the county mountie what I'm about to do, okay? If you guys saw this, no, you didn't. You're all, y'all got my back, right? If I get questioned about this, y'all are gonna be like, no, he didn't do that. We're here. It was a lot faster, I'll tell you that much. Let's see how it goes. Get this all sprayed down. Field number 28 is where we're gonna start. I don't know what he's got planted in here. Guess we can take a look here in just a second. Let me get myself all lined up where I want to be. We're working with some carrots today, spraying some carrots, my friends. He's got more weeds in here than he does carrots. Looking good, looking yummy. Don't tell Bugs Bunny, he'll be over here real quick, I'll tell you what. Alright, we about got this thing all boxed in just like the others. Just got this one stretch along the interstate. Then I think we're actually going to be able to get this one in 2. Nah, we're probably still going to have some left over, like always. It's fine. And just like that, got a rock stem. So just got to hit a couple back and forth. So originally I was going to go north-south, but I think I'm just going to head kind of this direction a little bit, give or take. I don't know if I'm really all that well lined up, but I'm going to call that about right there and hope that I'm in some sort of close to being in line. We'll see what happens. I think we're doing okay. Looks like it's good. Might be overspraying a little on the right, but I'm fine if I am. Call it right there. That is full spray. Let me run it up, turn it back, try to get it to go down in line. That's going to be, I'm a little too close, I can tell. Yeah, I'm too close. Let me just run it off this way then. Perfect, dude. Looks good. Let me straighten that a little bit now so I don't accidentally run off too much. And the contract is finished, so I'm not going to spray anymore. We're just going to call that, get our money out of them. So that job is completed. Let me collect my money and take another one. And go ahead and accept that contract, get it on the books, ready to go. We'll move on to another field. What's this? 37 is the one we added. Where's 37 compared to where we've been? Okay, it's down where we were previously. Oh, it's all right. We got to head up to 11 and 9 real quick. Let's go do those fields. By the way, I really enjoy building a winery right here. Done it many, many times. It's very beautiful, gorgeous spot for a winery. You're impatient. Wow, that dude was a jerk. But yeah, I love this area right here. I've built here many, many times, and there's videos on it in the past. You can see them. They're there. But for now, we're gonna get this sprayed. He's got a field of red beet. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with our red beet. Let me tell you, that's another day, another problem. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just gonna make a little money spraying this guy's crop. What do you say? We've got 0.4 hours on our tractor and sprayer, sorry. And in that 4 hours so far, we have earned probably, around at least $6,000, give or take. We've spent around $3,200 out of that. So we've earned call it $3,000 some dollars off of our investment in this tractor and this sprayer. Now the sprayer was $35-ish thousand. The tractor was $197,000. So I'm not going to figure the tractor into it, but we need to earn $35-ish thousand on this sprayer to get this sprayer paid off, our earnings back out of it. And then, of course, from there, we'll be making money with it. So we've got to start. We're making money. It's just going to be a little bit before we actually get this tool paid off. Look at this. Look at this right here. See, you got beautiful water. It's a beautiful creek with a bridge that goes right through there, and that creek goes all the way through. You see all that? And it makes such a gorgeous... Oh my God, I love this area. This is my favorite area on the entire map. It really is. It's so beautiful. I've built here many, many times. That's the only reason I don't build here anymore, is because I've already done it so much. But if you want a truly gorgeous place to build, it is here. It takes a little bit of skill because it's hilly. There's some terrain to deal with, but otherwise it's great. But I'm going to stop fanboying, and I'm going to get as much of this sprayed as I can. It's much larger than I anticipated, so it's going to pose to be a problem. We're going to have to go back and get refilled before we even get this one finished. And I think that means then on 9, I'll probably run out again. I'm hoping that's not the case, because otherwise we use way too much fertilizer. But we'll see what happens. Well, we're at 7%. We're not going to get this done. Like I said, we're gonna run out in this field, man. Oh, golly. All right. Well, pitter patter, let's get at her. Come on now, Bubba. Run out so I can send myself back on down home. Get a little bit more up in the tank. And then we'll have to squeeze back up north here and finish out this field. The other field just up that hill. Then we'll have to head back south. We have that other field to fertilize. And I think there was even great, again... there was another one, wasn't there? Yeah, 3,000 right here. No, harvesting. Here it is, spraying. $1,000 right here. Except that one is for weeds. We've got fertilizing for 300. That's so small I don't even want to worry about it. So yeah, we could just do the weeds next if we wanted to. I might be a little early on buying the product for that. We'll have to look into it. I'll actually lose money if I do just that one field, but we would be kind of betting on more fields coming up for weeds to get sprayed. But anywho, we're gonna get out of here. This is my favorite part of the map. Look, covered bridge right here. If you guys know where I'm from, you'll know why that's cool. You know the water that sits through and the little creeks, and that's just, I love this part of the map. It's nice to come back through here, man. After we've been down stuck in that town for so long, I know we're still down stuck in the town, but it's good real estate. It's fine. Although thinking about efficiency's sake, eventually I need to find a way to haul more spray at a time. I'm thinking the front deal is just a worthy investment, so I don't have to make these trips down and back. It burns fuel, it burns time. I'd rather take as much as I can up to a location with me, and I think the cheapest, easiest way for me to do that is going to be getting another tank. So we're going to go ahead and spend $5,000 on picking that up. I know that's taken away some profit, but it's worthy. It's going to make us more efficient, hold more liquid, and make this tool a little bit more useful. So we ended up, that's about 40-some thousand invested, about $40,500 invested, ballpark, give or take a little bit, to be able to run our spray, and compare that to $54,500, which is what the next step would have been. So we're getting a pretty good deal, and that would have held 4,000 liters, and this now holds 1,200 and another 1,500, which is not as much, but it's a pretty good amount, so I'll be happy with it. Whoops, I dropped the back one. I pulled up to this the wrong way. Made all kinds of mistakes. I think you can still put weight on the front of that then? All right, we need more fertilizer, so let's go ahead and see what we can... Oh, wow, we don't really need it, but that's kind of cool. Pallets and fertilizer, we'll keep doing what we were doing. Can I fill you completely? Should I just fill this all the way? I don't know. Is having that in the front going to be a mistake? I don't think so, because look, the hoses connect, they go underneath, they're connected in. We're good. Sweet. So then I roll back here, fill the back. Ooh, so we can hold a little more. We have 2,000 liters. How big is 9? It's a good size field. I'm gonna go ahead and buy more, and we're gonna hold it. It's fine. I know we're spending some money here, and that's not helping my cause, but I need to be able to get the job done, and I don't want to have to come back down without getting those fields up there finished. So we've made an improvement. Once again, we've got a front tank holding even more. We went from, now we had 1,200 previously, up to another 1,500 in the front, holding 2,700 in total. So it's a little less than what the other one holds at 4,000, but also we're spending ballpark $10,000 less. It's not a bad deal. Also, this evens the weight out on my tractor really nicely. I kind of like it. Natural front weight going on here. Well, So, welcome back up here to my favorite land of the land. Neat, neat. What up, car? This is the field we were working on, so let's get right back to work here. Let me pull my cell phone out, get ourselves on started here. We made it a little ways down. We were a little farther up here to the left. I'm gonna line myself up best I can. I'm gonna say right about there, and I'm just gonna call that good and start spraying that way, and we'll see what happens. It's probably gonna be off, but it's close. It's good enough for me. It's my motto. Completed. No, 90%, almost completed. Just a little more, just a hair more. Just give it to me here. Come on, hit me with it. Tell me I'm done. Tell me I'm done. Hey, you didn't tell me I'm done. That's rude. You won't make me spray more? Fine, but I'm charging you extra. That's what I gotta say about that. We done yet? Come on, bucko. Bow out. I know your hand is bad. Quit bluffing. Are you for real? This field is done, right? You're playing me right now. Why ain't you, wait. Why ain't you done? Why are you being so picky? Everybody else lets me barely do their job, and you're gonna be like, no, you have to get even the tiniest sliver. Well, how about you take this tiniest sliver and look at that. Come on, do you really care about this tiny little sliver? You really gonna make me spray this? I'm gonna make my size smaller. You're making me mad. I don't remember how to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Gotta spray this tiny little bit right here. This is what you gonna make me do, huh? Come on, you ain't happy yet? What's your problem? Hey, I'm about to sue you for being way too picky, brother, okay? You've been way too picky, my friend. Is it because of this part right over here? Seriously? Finally! Oh, mama, that took forever. Okay, we're gonna get our money off this field. He finally said it's okay. So there's $4,220 in our pocket, back up to $614,000. We're gonna sneak on over to number 9, and then down to, I think it was 36. Get those two sprayed. Then we should have pretty much all of the current fertilizing contracts done. There's one more that's not really worth doing, so I'm not gonna look into it yet. But we're gonna come right up here onto field number 9. If you guys know Jeff Faviano, we actually built Jeff Faviano a farm right here on this field. Back when he played a bit of Farming Simulator, King May and I built him a farm, did a little farming with him. I'm gonna do this one a little different. I'm gonna just go in a circle around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. And we're gonna see how that does for us. That way I don't accidentally miss a piece on the outside like I did last round. We've got 92% spray in here. This front tank is gonna help us quite a lot. I know it was a big investment, but it'll be worth it in the long run. A big investment, he said. $5,000. We can relax. The freaking power washer is practically that much, which is why we got that garden hose for like $70. It's a great deal. Great mod. You can pull it out anywhere. This is not something you can say about everything. Let me tell you what. Can't say that about the power washer. That costs a lot more, that's for sure. Hey, this is kind of nice. What field was this? Darn it, why did I have to compliment this field? This is the one I was hoping we wouldn't have to deal with, and now here I am complimenting this crop. I guess I'll find a way to harvest it. Ugh. We might as well. I mean, it's there. One of the things I did want to look at was come on, real quick while we have time. I wanted to look at these things. That makes 6,000, that makes, how do I do that? Oh, I can't even test it here because I don't own the land again. All right, guess we'll look at it later then. Okay, Headland Pass has been completely done. I'm gonna head back over to this north-south section, and I'm going to line myself up right about here. That might be just, I'm too wide, aren't I? No, I'm gonna say that's about right and start going and hope that I am correct. Let's see what I did. Probably could have got over even more. Yeah, probably. But that works out. We're doing good. We're getting that sprayed. We're gonna just hit down north-south a few more times. Have all this done really well. Look at this seat. Look how well the spring in this seat works, dude. I'm going opposite of these rows, and it is smooth as butter. What a great tractor. Oh, we should be just about done with field number 9. I've got this pass and then the last little triangle piece to kind of clean up there if they make me do it. Probably are going to make me do it, aren't they? Nope, they're not. Fantastic. So we are good here. We're going to get our money collected. We have one more fertilizing job, field 37. We could also do 67. Where is that at? Oh, that's kind of over towards where we're going. We might. We'll think about helping them fellas out and doing that little gig. But for now, I gotta get down to field 37, get an extra $1,700 some dollars in our name, and we're bouncing around that $620,000 pretty consistently here. We've been spending money, but we've been able to recoup it right back as well. So we've done pretty good. I mean, we've spent just about $1 million. We spent $900,000 so far, so closing in on $1 million spent. But I think it's been a worthy million. We've got more land than I needed, if I'm being honest with you. So that is probably a spot where we splurged more than we should have. But the price per acre was good, and equipment-wise, I think we've been very honest, very fair, and a pretty good deal overall with our choice of equipment. I'm pretty satisfied. We've of course got some big ticket items that we're going to need to be buying, and that's going to be taking quite a bit of our $600,000, so we'll have to keep that in mind. I also, of course, would like to get some passive income coming in from the generators, and we may have to take out a bit of that $500,000 loan to kind of get some of that going, but we'll get all of that going eventually. For now, we've got our equipment running, 0.8 hours so far, and we're making a bit of money here and there.